Deep within a shadowy corridor, an unsettling calm fills the air. The atmosphere is heavy, almost as if the walls themselves are holding their breath. Out of the darkness, a mysterious presence swirls, its energy crackling and shifting. Something otherworldly is on the move. With a deafening roar, a ferocious beast lunges forward, its maw wide open, revealing razor-sharp teeth and glowing red eyes. This encounter just got a lot more dangerous. In a cosmic spectacle, the night sky is alive with swirling galaxies and jagged lightning bolts cutting through the darkness. Introducing our mysterious hero, rocking that dark hair and a high-collar vibe. He's all about that serious, enigmatic aura. Down on one knee, our hero is surrounded by a glowing circle filled with arcane symbols. He's channeling some major energy, looking every bit the powerful sorcerer. With a burst of energy, the ground beneath him crackles and hums, glowing with a fierce, otherworldly light. Something epic is about to go down. As the icy aura swirls around him, our hero is on a mission, declaring with fierce resolve that he will freeze the entire world. His eyes burn with determination, and his cloak billows dramatically, because what's a hero without a dramatic cloak, right? With power surging through him, he embraces his icy destiny, the ground beneath him crystallizing into a frozen wonderland. It's a chill party, and everyone's invited. Zooming in on his face, his fiery eyes contrast with the frosty power he's wielding. He vows to put it all to rest, looking as serious as someone who just realized they left the oven on. In a realm of shimmering lights, a mysterious figure, cloaked in flowing robes, unleashes a torrent of blue energy. The air crackles with magic as the figure stands, commanding the forces around them. Into the fray steps another character, their presence bold and unwavering. With a determined gesture, they confront the magical force head-on, ready for whatever's coming. The clash results in an explosive display of power, forming a gigantic ice barrier that stands as a testament to their magical prowess. The air is thick with tension as the scene unfolds. A mystical scene unfolds as vibrant blue energy swirls around, with cryptic symbols glowing ominously. It's like a magical storm brewing, promising something epic about to happen. The energy intensifies, and a figure emerges, suspended in the air, surrounded by the luminous spectacle. The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as the transformation takes hold. In a world where magic dances in the shadows, we meet a mysterious figure, cloaked in a cool blue aura, walking with purpose. The air crackles with energy as shards of blue light float around, hinting at unseen powers. As we zoom in, a pair of striking red eyes come into focus, filled with determination and perhaps a touch of magic. What's the story behind those eyes? Only time will tell. Snowflakes float gently down, painting the sky with a mystical vibe. It's a scene straight out of a fairy tale, with a sprinkle of mystery and a dash of magic. We're introduced to Korea's top magic family, the Shin family. Known for their magical prowess, their story is about to unfold in ways we can't even imagine. In the heart of the bustling city, towering skyscrapers rise against the sky. Among the many geniuses in this family, one individual is hailed as an exceptional talent. But hold up, there's a twist in the tale. The scene shifts indoors where a man with an authoritative vibe talks to Hale. You understand, right? He asks, setting the tone for an important discussion. Hale, with a look of determination, assures, of course, father. It's revealed that this is none other than Shin Hale, part of the prestigious Shin family. With a confident smile, Hale promises, I will deliver results worthy of the Shin family name. He's ready to live up to the expectations, no pressure at all. In a sunlit hall with ornate windows, a father tells his son he possesses a talent that outshines his brothers, and perhaps anyone else. The father eagerly anticipates his son's ascent to the pinnacle of magic, urging him to prove himself on the magical battlefield. The scene shifts to a grand library, hinting at the vast knowledge and power that awaits the determined son. The son, holding a magical item, responds confidently, Yes, father, showing his readiness to take on the challenge. With determination, the son vows to not only surpass his brothers, but also redefine the standards of magic, aiming to become the world's greatest mage. 2 years have flown by since those magical moments at the prestigious Obelisk Academy of Magic. The campus looks as grand as ever, with the sun shining down like it's got something to prove. A sharp voice pierces the air. Sophomores, gather up. Today is the practical exam. It's time for the students to show what they've got. In the exam hall, a student with silver hair and a confident vibe asks, "Is there any reason to be nervous?" Clearly, they're feeling ready to ace it. The tension thickens as the same student smugly declares, "The bottom rank is already decided." Cue the dramatic hallway walk. Meanwhile, someone in the crowd looks up, puzzled and slightly annoyed, thinking, how did he even make it to the second year? Oh, the drama of school life. In a world buzzing with magic, our silver-haired character faces some serious shade, being called a worthless piece of trash for not having any magical mojo. In this magic-obsessed society, our protagonist stands ready to challenge the status quo. He's in a sleek, modern setting, contemplating the harsh realities of a world that values magic above all. The action shifts to a high-tech lab where a holographic screen is fired up. It's time to start a practical battle simulation, and things are about to get wild. The simulation explodes into a blaze of fiery chaos, setting the scene for an epic showdown. The intensity is off the charts. The scene opens with a confident character, chilling in a courtyard after just clearing a monster suppression test within the time limit. With a smirk, they declare, "Pass." Easy as expected. Clearly, they're no stranger to showing off a bit. Suddenly, a shift in tone, our character starts to reflect deeply. They think about how everyone expects them to be a hero, leading the charge, but they're feeling unfit for the role. It's a moment of doubt and introspection. Just as quickly, the action kicks back in. With a determined shout, the character summons a vibrant blue flame, ready to face whatever challenges come next. It's all about pushing through those insecurities. Our protagonist is deep in concentration, channeling the source of magic into his heart, and meticulously going through the steps to form a magic formula. With a dramatic flair, he unleashes a spectacular blue energy. It's wild, it's fierce, and it's got everyone watching in awe, or maybe fear. But wait, not everyone is impressed. A smirking figure in the crowd scoffs, You call that magic? Talk about throwing shade. Our hero isn't fazed, though. With a determined glint in his fiery red eyes, he's ready to prove them wrong. In a moment of introspection, our hero reflects on the snide remark, questioning his worth. But deep down, he knows he's got this. The magic's in him. After all, in the heart of an intense training arena, our protagonist finds himself kneeling amidst swirling smoke and scattered debris. The atmosphere is thick with tension, a testament to the fierce challenge he's facing. Meanwhile, a group of onlookers observes from a distance. Their expressions are a mix of amusement and mockery, as if they find entertainment in his struggle. The scene focuses on his clenched fist, a symbol of his determination and resilience. Despite the mocking laughter, he's not backing down. With a confident smirk, he acknowledges his growth. "At least my incantation speed has improved from before," he declares, showing that progress, no matter how small, is still a victory. As we dive into this magical world, our protagonist reflects on his struggle with traditional magic, a path now considered outdated. But hey, he's not giving up. He's got his trusty pills and a determination to push forward. The room is a book lover's paradise, or maybe a nightmare. Stacks of books everywhere. Our hero's path to magical mastery is paved with pages and ink. But the downside? It's all old-school magic. Standing amidst the chaos, our guy is hit with a modern-day dilemma. Wouldn't life be easier if these dusty old magic books were in ebook format? He's running out of space and possibly patience. Just when things couldn't get any more puzzling, he spots a mysterious book on the floor. Did I buy a book like this? He wonders. Cue the suspenseful music as we zoom in on the cryptic cover. In a dimly lit room, A hand reaches out to grab an ancient-looking book with intricate designs on the cover. The atmosphere is thick with curiosity and a hint of mystery. The mysterious figure flips through the pages, observing that despite its age, the book seems packed with secrets waiting to be unraveled. The figure's expression suggests deep intrigue. The story kicks off with the legend of the first Emperor of Magic, a mythical figure said to be the creator of all things magical. His presence looms large as we dive into the world of enchantment and mystery. When I was young, a young boy is seen lying on the floor, deeply absorbed in a book about the legendary figure. His fascination is evident as he recalls reading about the emperor in numerous biographies. Fast forward to the present. The boy has grown into a young man with striking black hair and sharp attire. As he flips through a mysterious book, a sudden glow catches him off guard, hinting at something extraordinary. The atmosphere intensifies as the book unleashes a brilliant light, and the young man is visibly startled. The magic seems to leap off the pages, suggesting that the legend might be more real than he ever imagined. The scene opens with an intense glow surrounding a figure who seems to be in the middle of some dramatic event. The atmosphere is charged with energy and mystery. As the light intensifies, we see the figure's hand reaching out, engulfed in the radiant glow. It's as if they're harnessing an incredible power. Suddenly, the brightness reaches a peak, prompting the exclamation, "This light?" Whatever is happening, it's about to change everything. In a dramatic reveal, a hooded figure emerges, presenting the book to Ray Bell as if passing on a great legacy. The air is electric with mystery. Ray Bell is drawn to the book, his hand reaching out as if compelled by an invisible force. The book seems to have chosen him. The scene opens with a group of students standing together under a vast sky. One student, looking away, reflects on the past, admitting, "At that time, I didn't know that to me." On the field, a teacher announces that those who failed the practical exams must attend remedial classes. The students murmur in response, perhaps feeling the weight of their situation. Whispers and murmurs fill the air as students gossip about someone who failed. One voice sneers, "Huh? Someone failed the practical exam? It's that guy. The one who got rejected by I." Amidst shattered fragments, a somber thought emerges. I, who could only endure, powerless, had no idea I. The sense of despair and uncertainty hangs thick in the air. Our story unfolds in a world filled with magic and wonder. The atmosphere is charged with mystery, hinting at the adventures to come. As dawn breaks, we're introduced to a stunning academy, its grand architecture standing proudly under a vibrant blue sky. It's the next day, and something intriguing is about to happen. Inside the academy, the dining hall buzzes with the hum of students. The room is filled with chatter, and the air is thick with anticipation. By the window, a figure sits alone, lost in thought. The sunlight filters through the leaves outside, casting gentle shadows on the table. A character sits with his meal, lamenting about eating alone once again, setting a scene of solitude with a hint of humor. Another character appears, casually acknowledging their presence with a friendly "Yeah, did you come?" suggesting a familiar camaraderie. Back to the first character, who now notices the other's food, exclaiming, "Oh, that looks good too," hinting at a shared appreciation for food. The first character, now in a lighthearted mood, enjoys his meal with a cheerful hum, clearly finding some joy in the simple pleasures of eating. The scene kicks off with an intense moment as our hero, surrounded by a blazing aura, prepares for what seems to be an epic showdown. The energy is palpable, and you can almost hear the dramatic music playing in the background. Cut to a much calmer setting, where two friends are having a meal. One of them, with a playful smirk, teases the other about not eating their food. "If you're not eating, give it to me," he demands, while the other retorts, "Just eat yours." The banter is real, folks. The focus shifts to the friend with dark hair, who seems to be reacting to something. It's a close-up shot, and though we can't see his full expression, the intensity suggests a mix of surprise and concern. The other friend, with a relaxed demeanor, offers some brotherly advice. If there's anyone bullying you, just let me know, I'll deal with them, he says, mouth half full with food. It's a sweet gesture wrapped in a casual promise of protection. The scene opens with a mysterious book resting on a table, its pages ominously blank after the third one. What secrets could it hide? Or maybe it's just a bad printing job. In a cozy room, a character is busy at a desk. He's in deep thought, considering the serious effort something requires. Could it be linked to the mysterious book? He's definitely got some plans brewing. A closer look at the character reveals he's dressed sharply, with a dark suit and a light shirt. He's all business, and his expression suggests he's ready to tackle whatever challenge lies ahead. Our story dives into a room filled with tension as a sleek, black-haired character in a sharp suit drops a bombshell about a mana core in your brain. The atmosphere grows heavier with a second character, looking quite stressed, who reacts with disbelief, feeling the weight of the words, a mana core in your brain, as if it's a death sentence. Under the moonlit sky, we shift scenes to the Grand Obelisk Academy student dormitory. Alright, so we've got two characters peeking into a mysterious book. One's like let's try opening it, while the other looks a bit skeptical. Typical what could possibly go wrong vibes. They're both trying their best, but the book is stubborn. It's not opening like it's sealed with some magical lock or something. One of them wonders if it's a locking spell. Spooky, right? The tension's rising, and one of our curious duo has had enough. He blurts out, "Forget it, I'm done with this," and decides to peace out. The other one takes it pretty chill, saying, "Then he'll go. Good night." Our lone explorer is left pondering in the room. He looks back at the door with a mix of frustration and curiosity. What's going through his mind? Only the mysterious room knows. And just like that, the book decides to play its own game. It opens up on its own, revealing scribbles and ancient doodles. Magic? Ghosts? Who knows, but it's about to get interesting. The scene kicks off with our main dude, who has this mysterious book that just flops open like it's ready to spill some secrets. He's all like, it's opening so easily, and you can almost hear the suspense music. Now he's flipping through this ancient-looking tome, and bam, the pages are lighting up with strange text. He's puzzled, thinking, this page was blank. Oh boy, this is about to get interesting. Enter the hooded mystery figure, holding the same book, standing against a cosmic backdrop. They're speaking to their successor, wondering if their hunch is spot on. This is some next-level wizardry stuff. Then, we get some mystical knowledge dropped. You're probably using a mana circle in your heart to cast magic. Who knew heart magic was a thing, right? The scene shifts dramatically to a bustling city under a bright moon, skyscrapers shining with light. A group of people walk together, hinting at a world where magic might just be part of the daily grind. Back to the mysterious voice. It muses, to ordinary people, that's just normal. Looks like magic is just another Tuesday in this universe. In a dimly lit room, a brooding character with dark hair and intense eyes contemplates an open book, seemingly pondering a path less traveled. The atmosphere screams mystery as he utters, but for you and me, it's not the right way. Out of nowhere, books levitate around the surprised character, who exclaims, "What?" as if the universe just hit pause on reality. The scene shifts to a magical book flipping its pages, glowing with an otherworldly light. An ominous voice resonates. Destroy the mana circle in your heart, as if preparing the character for a mystical journey. The ethereal command continues, and are prepared to be my disciple, suggesting a transformative rite of passage is underway. Energy crackles around the character, their face obscured by blinding light, as the voice concludes, and create a mana circle in your brain, signaling a profound change that's about to redefine their very essence. In a dimly lit room, a mysterious book thuds to the ground, its ominous aura demanding attention. Our protagonist, with piercing red eyes and dark hair, mutters with a hint of dread, "Why am I here?" Clearly, this isn't your average bedtime story. As the scene shifts to a haunting flashback, a chilling voice echoes, "It's your mission to open the book and change your fate." The protagonist is thrust into a memory of despair, clenching a necklace tightly, as if it holds the key to his destiny. Back to reality, drenched in sweat, he realizes This clearly means it's time for me to die again. His resolve hardens, knowing that the book is a ticking time bomb, ready to alter his fate once more. Behold the mysterious book. With intricate symbols and a vibe that screams ancient secrets, it's a page-turner even before opening. We zoom out to a magnificent academy, looking all grand and scholarly under the bright blue sky. Enter Yahello, a student with a question mark over his head. He's chatting with an instructor, trying to figure out what's up. Shin hands over the mysterious book to the instructor, hoping for some wisdom. "Can you check this book just once?" he asks. The instructor is all eyes on the book, wondering if it's written in some ancient script. Now we're talking. He's feeling the book's age. You know it's serious when he's getting those old-school vibes. Shin, with a look of determination, asks, "Sir, just open it for me. What secrets lie within?" In a bustling library, a curious student approaches the teacher. He's got a book in hand, wondering if it's sealed with magic. The teacher, ever the detective, agrees to take a look. The teacher examines the book carefully, raising his hand as if about to perform some mystical incantation. "Let's see what we've got here," he seems to think. The suspense builds as the teacher holds the book, pondering over its secrets. The room waits with bated breath. The verdict is in: no magic in this book. The teacher advises the student to brush off the rumors and focus on studies. The student nods, maybe a bit disappointed. As the student leaves, a thought lingers in the air. Hopes for even the slightest hint of magic remain. Maybe next time, the mysteries will unravel. The scene unfolds with a mysterious man strolling down a hallway, his mind occupied with thoughts about a ticket to some elusive event. His expression hints at secrets and plans. As he clutches a book filled with enigmatic symbols, a spark of revelation crosses his face. There's a possibility it could be real, he thinks, the curiosity in his eyes burning bright. Later, he finds himself in his study, surrounded by books and a dim light. The ambience is heavy with anticipation as he sits deep in thought, holding on to a strange item. Suddenly, the scene shifts to a surreal realm as he dangles the item, which seems to unlock a portal to another world. The air shimmers with mystery and the unknown beckons. The scene opens with a shadowy figure seated in a dark room, hands intertwined in a classic mastermind pose. They're pondering some mysterious trick. What's cooking in their mind? Only time will tell. Next up, we spot a young guy with intense red eyes. He's looking super worried, and a bead of sweat trickles down his face. What could possibly be bothering him? A comforting thought whispers, "Don't be scared," as a glowing blue object is gently placed into an open hand. This looks like it could be a game changer. As the tension thickens, there's a deep reflection. "Anyway, my life was already on the edge." Sounds like someone's got a lot on their plate. Our red-eyed friend is back, clutching his head in distress. Whatever's going on, it's clearly a big deal. In a moment that's as intense as it sounds, we have a character dropping the bombshell. "I am gonna die today." The air is thick with tension as this ominous declaration sets the stage for whatever chaos is about to unfold. As our story unfolds, we meet a character whose life is already teetering on the edge, filled with tension and uncertainty. Suddenly, things take a dark turn. Our protagonist finds themselves gasping for air, gripped by an intense struggle as they're choked by some mysterious force. It's a fight for survival. The struggle intensifies. Our protagonist's eyes widen in panic, desperately trying to break free from the suffocating grip. With their strength waning, they clutch their chest, realizing their mana circle linked to their heart is breaking apart. This is bad news. Our mysterious character is diving deep into the throes of the magician's rebirth. It's not just any pain, it's the kind that challenges your very existence, making you feel like your brain's in a blender. But wait, there's a twist. Until now, life was mundane, but now it's filled with magical possibilities. Our character is living again, embracing the life of a magician. Feel the relief as mana flows through his brain, washing away the pain that threatened to knock him out. It's a pain that felt like it could be the end, but not today. And so, The question arises, is this what death feels like? At that moment, someone or something significant steps into the scene as a mysterious hand gently brushes against his ear. Our protagonist is suddenly engulfed in a mystical sensation. The air hums with energy, and something extraordinary is about to unfold. A voice echoes in the depths of his mind, asking, "Can you hear me, future generations?" It's the voice of mana, resonating through time and space. Our hero finds himself suspended in a cosmic ballet, surrounded by the spirits of mana. Light and darkness, sky and earth, all swirl around him as if whispering secrets of the universe. Floating in this ethereal realm, he realizes, "I am not alone," as the mana embraces him, marking the beginning of an incredible journey. Our scene unfolds with a young man sprawled out on the floor, breathing heavily as if he just woke up from a wild dream. He's in a dimly lit room, and next to him is a mysterious book that seems to have fallen from a shelf. As he sits up, confusion paints his face. He mutters to himself, wondering if he's even alive. The room is quiet, and the air is thick with mystery. Our guy, still in shock, notices the book lying open beside him. His curiosity piqued, he leans over, eyes wide with surprise at what he sees. He flips through the book, astonished to find letters appearing on what seem to be blank pages. This book's got some secrets, and he's all in to uncover them. Suddenly, a voice echoes in his mind, congratulating him for taking the first step. What step, you ask? Well, that's the million-dollar question. In a dimly lit room, a mysterious cloaked figure unveils a book with a foreboding title, Dread. The ambience is heavy with anticipation as they declare, "That is the name of this book." Chills, right? As if the book had a mind of its own, it opens to pages filled with cryptic symbols and drawings. The air buzzes with magic as a deep voice intones, "Your legend begins through this book of dread." Talk about an epic start. The cosmic transfer of power continues as the young man is dubbed my disciple. A sly grin forms on his face, embracing his new destiny. Who wouldn't want a magical glow-up like that? A fiery circle appears with the words "my disciple" echoing ominously. The title screen emerges, hinting at a story filled with magic and mystery. The setting shifts to a grand academy, indicating a few days have passed. Inside a classroom, a student is completely absorbed, finding joy in learning. A desk covered in mysterious symbols and notes shows the depth of study. Our student is enveloped in magical energy, realizing mana has its own will. Alright, so our hero is having a bit of an existential moment. Most folks, when mana hits their noggin, their brains go boom. But not this guy. His brain acts like a boss, just chilling and not getting fried. Here comes the science part. His brain blocks the will of mana like a pro. So, instead of getting wrecked, the brain just blocks it. Cool, right? And then it hits him. This whole time, he's been resistant to AI chips that mess with brain function. Like he's got a built-in antivirus or something. Switching scenes to a classroom now. Our guy is sitting there, probably pondering his super brain powers, when someone says, and then everyone. Oh, the suspense. Enter stage left, the teacher with the grand announcement. Apparently, the second years have some new drill to follow, and you can bet it's going to be something wild. Amidst a grand setting, our main guy, blue-haired and curious, ponders over a whispered new rule. Enter a stern-looking official, laying down the law. Starting this year, if you don't meet the standard, you're out. With a dramatic pause, he drops the expulsion bomb. The room's tension spikes. Apparently, this harsh measure comes directly from the top brass of the Sane family. The students are shook. Meanwhile, a group of students, all suited up, whispers about getting rid of the defective ones. Drama incoming. Alright, picture this. A teacher with a slick ponytail and glasses, laughing like he just heard the best joke of his life, mentions a borderline student in his class. Is he amused or just being a bit sarcastic? The scene shifts to a mysterious student with jet black hair and intense red eyes. His face might be blurred, but there's no mistaking the vibe. This guy's got something brewing. Now, the scene fades into a mysterious, dark aura. What's lurking in the shadows? Only time will tell. The cityscape unfolds with towering buildings basking in the sunset glow as silhouettes of people stroll down the street. It's a calm yet intriguing backdrop. Focus shifts to a sign that reads AR Training Center. Looks like this place is going to play a part in our story. But what's it all about? Our mysterious student stands outside the AR Training Center, contemplating the high costs. The rental simulation training center in the city is way too expensive, he thinks. Looks like he's got some decisions to make. Alright, so our main character is checking out the cost of this place on his phone. It's a whopping 200,000 won per hour. He's definitely feeling the pinch in his wallet. As he steps into the training center, he's greeted by a staff member. The place looks sleek, and our guy's looking pretty determined. He approaches the counter and, with a cool demeanor, requests 1 hour. Looks like he's here for some serious business. With a confident stride, he assures the staff that he already knows how to use the equipment. No newbie vibes here. Our hero steps into a dimly lit room, pondering the task ahead. With a confident grin, he muses about the simplicity of the challenge. The sign number 14 flickers ominously, setting the stage for what's to come. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts as a mysterious quest, Wolf Challenge Quest, pops up. Our protagonist rolls up his sleeves, ready to take on whatever comes his way. And boom! The room is suddenly filled with a pack of snarling blue wolves, each one growling and circling around. The hero stands his ground, unfazed by the intimidation. Despite their low rank, these wolves aren't just for show. Our hero braces himself, realizing that handling them all at once might not be as easy as he thought. But hey, he's up for the challenge. In a dimly lit room, a book filled with ancient runes and mystical energy lies open. Our hero is diligently practicing its teachings every single day, showing dedication and determination. The scene shifts to our protagonist, a young individual with striking dark hair and piercing eyes, as he focuses intensely. He's forming a new magic circle, summoning his inner strength and preparing for the next challenge. Boom! A burst of energy erupts as a formidable dragon-like creature appears. The protagonist channels his power, a dazzling display of blue energy, ready to face this fierce opponent head-on. Amidst a burst of energy, our protagonist is awestruck, exclaiming, "This is incredible!" as they witness a newfound power surging through them. As the light show continues, they ponder, "Is this my true power?" Unbelievable. Clearly, this revelation is a game changer. Meanwhile, a narrator's voice kicks in, explaining how other wizards use mana through their hearts, making it clear our hero is about to break the mold. Boom! With a confident grin, our hero reveals, "I can circulate mine through my whole body by using my brain." Talk about a power-up! In the midst of blazing chaos, our hero stares down a whirlwind of magical symbols. His eyes, wide with determination, hint at the intensity of the challenge ahead. A mysterious figure cloaked in shadows steps in, dropping some wisdom about the Infinity Circle. Turns out, it's the bread and butter of battlemage-style magic. The lesson gets deep, focusing on controlling magic. With a gentle touch on the head, the figure emphasizes the importance of mental prowess in wielding power. In a world filled with enchanting lights and cosmic vibes, the heart's intent sets the stage. It's all about the mysteries of the heart and soul, promising a journey that's as deep as it is intriguing. A character bids farewell to someone standing behind a counter. It seems like a typical day at work, but there's something in the air, a sense of routine mixed with anticipation. Our character steps out, heading towards a door labeled number 14. The scene hints at something significant awaiting behind those doors, perhaps a new beginning or an old secret. With a thoughtful expression, the character reflects, "Now that I think about it, I wonder how the fallen genius used to train?" Clearly, this is a question that's been on his mind, hinting at a story that's both personal and profound. A close-up of the character's face reveals a mix of determination and curiosity. Whatever he's thinking about, it's intense and it's driving him forward. There's a hint of sweat, suggesting pressure or excitement about what's to come. In a room full of tension, a ranking board displays the names of top contenders. Our protagonists can't believe their eyes, questioning how someone could achieve such a high score. The room's atmosphere is thick with disbelief and curiosity. Cut to the cityscape, bathed in the glow of dusk. We see a mysterious figure, partially obscured, standing on a balcony. They're holding something close to their chest, looking out over the city with a sense of purpose and mystery. Suddenly, shards of glass cascade through the air, catching the light as they fall. This dramatic moment seems to signal a turning point or significant revelation, leaving us on the edge of our seats. In a swirl of blue energy, our hero channels the Infinity Circle, a power that seems as mysterious as it is potent. He's got that look of determination, ready to dive headfirst into whatever magical chaos awaits. Cut to a classroom where our guy is nose-deep in a book. This isn't your average reading material. It's filled with secrets about aura and magic. The book whispers about using your mind and heart as one. Heavy stuff, right? Now he's scratching his head, pondering the meaning behind these cryptic notes. What does this even mean? He muses, trying to piece together the puzzle of aura and its link to magic circles. It's like trying to solve a magical Rubik's Cube. Our hero is standing there, deep in thought, contemplating whether to push forward or take a step back. He's feeling the weight of the world, but something inside him is igniting a spark. With determination in his eyes, he recalls the teachings from Idred's book and sits down to meditate, focusing on circulating mana throughout his body. It's like he's charging up for something big. As he meditates, a hint of doubt creeps in. He wonders, is this really enough? The glow of mana surrounds him, reflecting his uncertainty. After 10 hours of intense focus, our hero snaps back to reality, surprised by how refreshed he feels. Usually, he'd be out cold from such a session, but today something's different. It's like he's leveled up in a game. The morning hustle. We see our guy, Yahello, stepping out looking as fresh as last night's leftovers. It's early, and he's already sighing. Relatable, right? A friendly face pops up, throwing a casual good morning hail his way. Classic start to the day. But who is this mysterious greeter? Concerned friend alert. The greeter notices Yahello's exhaustion. Dude, you okay? You look like you need a vacation. Switch to serious mode. Yahello's deep in thought, focusing on some intense energy swirling around him. It's like he's charging up for something big. Flashback time. A young Yahello, showcasing his magical prowess. At 12, they called him a prodigy. No pressure, right? In a dimly lit room, a character clad in dark, elegant attire muses about the essential nature of enlightenment for mastering magic. His words hang heavy in the air, as if they hold the key to unlocking untold power. The scene shifts to another character, whose face remains shrouded in mystery. The ambient glow from the window casts an enigmatic aura around him, leaving us wondering about his role in this mystical setting. Our story dives right into an intense scene with a character engulfed in a vibrant, electric blue aura. He's got this determined look, declaring something profound about mana. Cut to him sitting cross-legged on a bed, eyes closed, fully immersed in this magical blue glow. He's deep in concentration, feeling the energy within. His hand reaches out, surrounded by the shimmering blue energy. He reflects on how this mana is like his arms and legs, essential to him. With intense focus, our mystery dude channels fiery magic through his hand, looking like he's ready to unleash some serious power. All without breaking a sweat or saying a magic word. The flames dance effortlessly in his palm, showcasing some next-level spellcasting. It's instant magic, no incantations needed, just pure raw skill. Meanwhile, another character observes this fiery display, noting the consistency of this casting method. It's like watching a magic show with a backstage pass. Turns out, the secret sauce is all about freeing your thoughts. A book lies open, filled with scribbles and diagrams, hinting at the mysteries of this powerful magic. Amidst a storm of fiery chaos, our hero stands firm, conjuring a powerful sphere of energy. Flames swirl around him like a dance of destruction, setting the stage for an epic magical showdown. A magnificent dragon of flame spirals around, its roar echoing with raw power. Our hero remains unyielding, as if he's taming this blazing beast with sheer willpower. With a confident smirk, our hero comments on the incredible magic at play. He admits it's quite the personal challenge, but is ready to show what he's made of. The fiery magic in his hands promises an epic conclusion.